is called For, and there's a special For in it, and we'll tell you why it's called For.
Okay, the outline of idea and synopsis. The outline of idea is that a young boy goes missing, he gets kidnapped,
It's alright, guys. It's alright. No, it's alright.
I like Inception.
That's the way. Okay, the outline of idea is that a little boy goes missing, and 11 years later they have to go and look for the kid. And the story in between is that the father and the mother have like an argument over like the kid and like their life, and the dad leaves, and they have family issues and problems. And Damon, the main character, wants revenge on basically the guy that crashed into their car because their daughter died, and he's trying to track him down.
Okay, for a synopsis, which is for opening sequence and what we're making, we're going to start it with the location in the park, and we're going to show Jason's son, who's grown up. He puts a backpack in the middle of the park with a bomb hanging out, and then he walks away in slow motion, and then it fades to black, and then after it shows a flashback, and it's showing Jason arguing with his wife because he never comes home, and because he's a detective, he never has time for his family anymore. So then he goes out and he's really angry and he starts drinking, and he's driving as well. And then he unexpectedly gets in a car crash and he gets really shocked, but he drives away because he doesn't want to lose his job, and he's drinking and driving at the same time. And so he basically does a DUI, and then it skips to the next morning where he's pacing and he doesn't know what to do. And then he switches on the news, and that's when it shows the car accident, and it shows that 4-year-old girl died in the car accident, but it doesn't show who she was with and who was driving the car. It just shows that the 4-year-old girl died.
Our unique selling point is split into two elements. Our first element is the car crash, which you already know our protagonist accidentally kills our antagonist's daughter. And because of that, it's a kind of like eye for an eye situation, where our antagonist then kidnaps our protagonist's son. So it's an eye for an eye, a child for a child situation. And then our second element of our unique selling point is Damon's obsession. And because his daughter was 4 years old, he has an obsession with the number 4, which results in him killing 4 fathers, 4 mothers, and 4 children. Our target audience is 16 to 24 because our brief instructs us to, and we must follow what the brief tells us. And finally, our medium is a thriller opening sequence, which will last 2 minutes long.
Our independent would be Walk Films and Film 4. Our budget will be around 723,000, as it is a budget that In Dead Man's Shoes had. It's like a similar film to what we're creating. It will be for a niche audience, as it's a psychological thriller, and not many people will be interested in it, as in like the younger people, because it's might like mentally confuse them or... Okay, the details of production company is that it's produced by an independent company, and it's on a low budget because it's filmed in the UK, so you won't need to travel anywhere.
The monetary value is showing that Jason is drunk and it doesn't show the accident. So basically we're showing the eye for an eye because Damon, who we don't really show until later, we show that he needs to get revenge on Jason, but we don't know why, or we don't know who Damon is because we never show him. And we show Damon kidnaps Jason's son because he killed Damon's daughter. So he basically wants revenge on him. So that's why we feel like the audience would pay to see this. And the audience needs are escaping reality. It's for the audience to feel suspense and feel at the edge of their seats because they don't really know what's happening. And we show psychological elements because we see that Damon, he was actually like an ideal dad, and we sympathise for him because Jason kills his daughter. Therefore, revenge is like the main theme we see, and sympathy as well because we sympathise for the antagonist.
Act 1 shows Jason drinking, and after his obsessive drinking, he gets into a car and starts to drive, which then causes the accident.
And we show at Jason's house, which we're going to locate in my house we're filming, and we show Damon's footsteps walking up to the room, and Daniel, who's Jason's son, he's like 5 years old, and he's basically hiding under the bed because he knows someone's coming to take him, and he's struggling, he's screaming, and then it skips to 11 years where Damon's basically taking care of Daniel, but he's basically making him do bombs and killing people, and like innocent lives are lost, and that's basically his revenge on Jason. And the bombing takes place in the park, and that's where we see Daniel walking away towards at the beginning, and we see him walking away from like the bomb and the bag. And then the symbol that we're going to use for people's death is the rose petals. So when Gurjit said that 4 lives from a father, from a mother and a child is lost, Damon and Daniel both pour like rose petals on the bodies, so it symbolises their death. And when the bomb goes off, we fade to black, and it shows like the screaming and the explosion going off because we can't actually show an explosion like in real life.
The title of our film is 4, with the number 4 in it. And this is because of Damon's obsession with the number due to his daughter dying in a car crash at age 4, and him killing 4 fathers, 4 mothers and 4 children. The running time is 2 minutes for our opening sequence, and this is because our brief instructs us to.
The medium is that we're making it from opening sequence, and our one is similar to 7. The character list would be, we have Jason as the protagonist, we have Damon as the antagonist, we have Daniel as Jason's son, and we have a young Daniel, and we have Sonia, which is Jason's ex-wife.
The demographic is from C's to D's, lower middle class to working class, and we've chosen this because the characters in our film will be working class. So like so Jason's a detective and he's working class, and I feel like the film would relate to those people because the situations, like the people's lives, the jobs they're working and the people's lives are working class, so it will relate to the working class audience.
The classification we chose was yaks, eels and bats because it's an audience that our film relates to, and it's for that audience.
Okay, For the development, like after the movie, we want to make a TV series. So we want to show what happens during the 11 years because we don't actually show it. And it starts with Daniel getting kidnapped and being dragged from under the bed, and then it fades, and then it shows how Jason and Sonia, who's Jason's wife, copes with the kidnapping and how they're trying to find the person who's kidnapped him. And it also shows Daniel like growing up and like how he's involved with the bombing, and
Also how they're coping with their divorce as well.
yeah. And then the themes that we're showing is revenge, death, and sympathy during all of that.